Welcome to another exciting episode of the Stern Pro Circuit Championships. I'm your host, Tim Sexton, here to guide you through all the action. The Stern Pro Circuit Championship is an exciting ladder finals format. This means, starting with 4 players, we eliminate the last place player and bring in a new player until we're down to just the final 2. The winner of that game wins a championship belt, a brand new Stern pinball machine, and also a $5,000 cash prize. Let's take a look at our field.
Jim Belsito from Murrieta, California.
My name is Jason Wardrick. I'm from Park Ridge, Illinois.
Andrew Rosa II, Flint, Michigan.
Hi, my name's Colin McAlpine. I'm from Austin, Texas.
In each match, the top-seeded player has the opportunity to choose the game or choose their order on the game.
I choose Godzilla. I have one in my house. I don't buy a lot of LE versions, but I have the LE version of that game because it's such a fantastic game.
The game selected for this match is Godzilla Pinball, released in 2021 by Stern Pinball and designed by Keith Elwin. And now we are in our top 10 with Jim Belsito, ranked 10, joining us for this game of Godzilla. His selection here in the Stern Pro Circuit Finals. Game number 8. Jim plunges and misses all the skill shots, takes a danger, and finally gets a trap on the left flipper, so could be worse. Shoots the right ramp, and shoots the left ramp, so he has his battle ready at the scoop. Shoots the right ramp again, passes the ball over, and shoots it into the scoop. So I guess he didn't like shooting it on the fly, he preferred to take the shot to the ramp, bounce it over, and then shoot it into the scoop. And Jim will be selecting his very first mode, and he goes with Gigan. And why not? He has not missed a ramp shot yet. Jim tried to do a drop catch, it didn't quite work for him, and now he's got the ball a little bit out of control. Makes a half ramp there, takes a danger again. The ball is heading towards the left out lane, and he made a bad read as the ball came down the middle. Hit his left flipper up, did not flip his right flipper, and the ball bounced off the right flipper and down into the drain. Jim there looked a little uncomfortable in his first game, trying to get his body into the position so he can see the shots, make the shots he needs to. Wasn't quite ready there, didn't get the plunge he wanted, but still you can get back into a battle and hopefully get back into this game. Now 8 games in, we've got the nice and warmed up Jason Wardrick, who has put up over 1 billion points on this game of Godzilla already in this tournament. Jason takes the 500,000 point skill shot to give him a little bit of ball save time. That'll expire now. Shoots the right ramp. Shoots the left ramp. And will Jason go, yep, one time right into the scoop. Jason's selecting his mode here. He goes with Gigan to shoot the ramps. Starts with the right ramp, and he will pass it over and probably make 8 right ramp shots in a row. 3 shots out of 8 done for Jason. He's taking really good bumps there. Oh, he misses a ramp shot. Shoots a spinner shot on the fly. It makes a great live catch to get the ball trapped on the left flipper again. 4th ramp shot. So he's now halfway through the mode, which lights his power up. Takes a danger just to stop the ball. Shoots up to the Mechagodzilla spinner and rotates it so Mechagodzilla is in its next phase. Now he takes his 2x ally, gets Rodan to join the battle. Jason makes a great live catch out of that scoop. He's very familiar with that feed. Now 7 million points for that Gigan ramp. 8 million, 2 more left if he can do it in the amount of time he has. 9 million, I don't think he has enough time for the last shot. He doesn't, it expired. So Jason will need to get back into that battle to finish it, which also means his destruction jackpot will only be lit at 1x. 7 million with double scoring running. If he hits this, he'll have 14.5 million as his destruction jackpot value. Shot early there around the tail whip shot. And he's not going to worry about it. Whoa, tried to shoot the scoop, hit the pop-upper, and then off the Mechagodzilla visor straight into the left out lane. 46 million points for Jason. Not his best start on Godzilla, but puts him ahead of Jim. He, of course, really would have liked to get that destruction jackpot and finish that Gigan mode, but spent a little too much time when he missed the ramp trying to recover, and just by a little bit ran out of time to complete his Gigan battle. So player 3 coming up here is Andrew Rosa coming back. Andrew's played a couple games. He's been playing pretty comfortably. Takes just a little short skill shot, only 250,000 points, but gets him just a tiny little bit of ball save, just that little bit of security he may need. Decides to shoot some loops. Don't see players do this that often, but it's some points. I mean, it can get much higher later in the game, but just hitting it, you know. If you're comfortable with that shot, maybe do it. He goes for it again, but does not make it around the loop there. Takes a big shot to Mechagodzilla, has that ready for his next phase if he wants to shoot that magnet. And just kind of pops the ball up into the scoop with the battle lit. So, like everyone else so far, he is taking Gigan as his first mode. Andrew tried to one-time the ball out of the scoop feed. Didn't do anything, but it wasn't too dangerous for him. And Andrew is a guy who likes to make the combos back and forth, it looks like. I suspected that of him. Shoots the easier right ramp. Oh, now he's bouncing it over. Oh, into the Mechagodzilla magnet. Bounces around the loop the hard way. Really nice nudge to prevent it from going out the left out lane. And there's another jet fighter destroyed by shooting that loop. Another tail whip shot. So Andrew takes his first danger there on a move he needed to make to prevent that ball from going in the out lane. No post on that in lane. No rubber on that in lane post. Andrew just not making his Gigan combos the way he wants, but he has his locks ready now in his building. More loop shots, another loop shot, a third loop shot. Ball gets a little too fast there to make the fourth loop in a row. But takes his first lock. So Andrew is just taking the shots available to him. He's not playing as meticulously as we saw Jason play. But this game is giving him points because he's managing to hit a lot of shots. Up to 26 million so far. Only 1 second left on his Gigan mode timer though. And he's gonna be out of time there. Immediately back into the scoop. Gets the Mothra Outlane award. He did not look like he wanted that award. But here, with his option, taking the Godzilla multi-ball, jackpot increase, he could get just 2 more shots into Godzilla multi-ball unless he makes a big move like that and tilts, which he did. So Andrew leaves the camera rig shaking a little bit, takes a tilt. Didn't really go any further in the game other than getting more Godzilla multi-brawl progress than Jason. But he is ahead of Jim right now with just 2.5 million. Now we have Colin McAlpine coming back as player 4. He decided after Jim selected Godzilla, he would be the last player. Take a look at what the players ahead of him did. And he decides to take a little short plunge. He got just a little bit of ball saver. A late shot to that left ramp. And, oh, that ball is really out of control. Makes a great wiggle save to get it back in, but tilts. And the trouble started for Colin there after he made that left ramp shot a little bit late. He made a read on the flipper a little too late that the ball was not going to stay. Popped the ball out of control, and then that sent it over to the outlane area. Made a great save to get it back, but just not enough of that tilt bob. I mean, really hard to make a save like that with no rubber on the inlay post.
I've been playing pinball since I was a little kid, going to a pizza restaurant with an arcade with my family, but haven't been playing competitively for just over 10 years.
And now here comes Jim Belsito stepping back up to the game. Himself the flippers, wiping his hands off. Typical Jim Belsito routine. And he decides to plunge it a little bit shorter that time, which gives him the ball save he wants. However, he does not have a ball in control like he would want. And wow, that ball just goes straight through the middle. 6 million destruction jackpot available for him. Man, a little bit early. Takes a tilt warning just getting that ball off the right side wall. Oh, he took a little bit of an extra nudge there to get the ball over the left flipper. Finally gets a trap though, so Jim is now finally with the ball trapped, but 2 tilt warnings gone already. So Jim's deciding to take some shots at Mechagodzilla. One more shot to the magnet. Whoa, a little bit late. And oh, wow. Just by reacting to that shot, the game tilts. He shot the post right between the spinner and the scoop, sending the ball right down the middle. He reacted to it, but just a little more than the game wanted. Tilts him after 2 balls, just 6.9 million points. That's going to be really tough for Jim to come back from. And although neither Jason nor Andrew Rosa started with too many points, I mean, a good ball here will put them in really good shape in this game.
Started playing pinball in 1985. I was actually a video game player when Pac-Man came out. That's what got me into all this mess. Spending too much money on video games, and someone said, hey, you should try pinball. You can win free games. So I think Comet was the new game of the day and started playing that. It's like, oh. And seemed to have a knack for it.
Now we have Jason Wardrick stepping back up to ball 2 on Godzilla. Probably surprised to find himself with such a big lead, just 46 million points. But he'll take it, and he'll take a skill shot. Same skill shot as before. And he decides to stay in Tokyo. He really wants to hit that last shot at Gigan, get that mode completed. Another amazing, perfect live catch from Jason out of the scoop. Finally, with the final blow of just 3 million points plus a 3 million point finishing bonus, Gigan has been defeated. Godzilla now controls Tokyo. And Jason can decide to change his city if he wants, which he will. After the power-up, of course. And he's going with the Godzilla multi-ball base jackpot boost. Over to London. Jason has his locks lit. He does not have a ball lock. That was left over from Andrew Rosa. Free 7.5 million points for completing Tokyo there. Another free 5 million for switching cities. And it looks like he is going to shoot his ramps. Going to try to pass it over to the right ramp. Right flipper to shoot the left ramp. Take another Godzilla power up while he's at it. There's a drop catch, but he flips it back to the left side of the playfield. Now way into Slingtown, all the way around the tail-up shot and the left little turnaround spinner. Still out of control, still in the slingshots, into the laser cannon target. Finally tries to send it up the left. No! Great live catch. Oh, just shooting up the middle now. He just wants the ball trapped on the right flipper. Whatever, bailout, take the lock shot, gives him the chance. Oh, it does not give him a chance for the skill shot because the ball is already in the lock. And from that left side to right side, he is not getting the same kind of bump he gets from the other flipper. There will be a second lock, so this will give him a chance to get a little bit of ball save on the skill shot. And let that bounce over, and then, oh, just a little early again. He continues to hit the bridge. Captive ball instead of the left ramp, but from a trap. No, he misses again. Oh, Jason just wants to get one mode started before he starts his multi-ball. It would really blow up his score if he could do that. Still no tilt warnings for Jason on this ball. Still making early shots to the left ramp. There's a really great pass from the left flipper to the right. And there is a nice clean shot up top. But now he cannot start his mode. He is blocked by tank attack multi-ball, which he want to take, just get it out of the way. He will take it here. So now Jason is in the first multi-ball of the game, tank attack multi-ball. Like any multi-ball, it can be worth a lot of points if you make a lot of shots to keep the ball alive for a long time, but this is not your highest scoring multi-ball because of the limit, just 2 balls and also not a lot of shots available at any time in the playfield. And like that, he is out of tank attack multi-ball, but he can now shoot his scoop with that mode total coming across to start his mode. Or he could shoot up the middle for his destruction jackpot, or he could shoot the same place Jim shot. Instead, it sent the ball out the left out lane, leaving Jason with just 107.5 million points after ball 2. But still, he's way ahead in the lead, and he will need Jim Belsino to come pass him on the next ball in order for him to play. Andrew Rosa, player 3, steps back up to Godzilla. Currently in second place with just 28 million. Andrew played a very out of control ball 1. But right away he just nails the destruction jackpot shot. Not an easy shot, it's blocked a little bit. And that will not make a destruction jackpot, and he's not going to go for it in the grace period time. He is very worried about that ball coming out from that feed. Takes a huge move, double danger, does not tilt. You know, Andrew at that point was just fed up. He's like, you know what, I just need points. This game is going to be rude to me, why don't I be rude back? I think they've made their peace now, they're all friends again. And now the game will give him an easy layup into the Godzilla multi-ball shot, which he does not take, decides to take a backhand to the spinner. Andrew just decides, oh, he'll just ricochet off the side of the rotating targets on the right, go up into the Godzilla multi-ball and start that. So Godzilla multi-ball will start with many shots lit as you make more jackpots. The value of the jackpots continues increasing. Additionally, the color of the arrow indicates the multiplier available on the jackpot shots. So starting at just 500,000 points there, but shooting a shot over and over again now, that left ramp up to yellow, 2 million. And all the jackpots will continue growing as you make their shots over and over again. Eventually a super jackpot will light in the middle at the building. And shooting it through the middle will give you the points. Shooting it another way will give you more points, but we won't get to see that because Andrew's Godzilla multi-ball ended nearly instantaneously. And he goes into Godzilla multi-ball. Saying out loud he didn't know he had it ready, which is interesting because it looked like he was aiming for it when he actually headed into Godzilla multi-ball. So Andrew now playing a second multi-ball in a row. Godzilla jackpots are available on the playfield. You have to alternate between shooting a jackpot shot and then shooting the Godzilla visor, which it looked like he hit there, but it didn't give him one there. Oh, he's shooting the middle one, that's not lit for him. There he goes, shoots the one on the outside, and then 2 balls escape right down the middle. So another very low scoring multi-ball for Andrew Rosa. It's a lot of work to get those multi-balls set up, so typically want to play a little bit better than Andrew has in those multi-balls at this level of competition. Andrew's going to go back to battling Gigan. He has 5 ramp shots left, and like all players, having a lot of trouble making that left ramp right now, but Andrew is having no problem with these loops. Wow, 480,000 times 5 for that loop award. He's actually getting now really good points from his loops. Now, starting loops from this shot there is now even double value of what it was before, so that was 2 million making that shot. And gets his double scoring going. So maybe Andrew's figured out a new strategy. Just shoot loops over and over again. I mean, it is a way to win. Now he'll shoot the right ramp while Gigan's running, get back into the mode, and there he goes, makes a combo, so that shot's worth 10 million instead of the 5 million if he just shot the right ramp. 12 million now. Now this will put him ahead of Jason Wardrick with just those 3 Gigan shots. Went for another ramp shot there, but hit off the flipper. Back into loops, plus Jest Fighters, plus a super tail whip for 8 million points. 14 million for the last shot at Gigan. And now what's Andrew going to go for? He's running Jet Fighters, he's running the power line attack, and he's running into a right out lane, which will end his ball, but not before he takes first place over with some scrappy play, getting the loop points. You love to see a player divert from a strategy that everyone else is using and having it pay off for them. So now Colin McAlpine is looking to get in the mix here. He was not doing well after ball 1, and he's had to wait a long time for Jason and Andrew playing their multi-balls. Colin now out of ball save time and into tilt warning time. Tries to take another shake out of the right out lane, but no rubber on that in lane post. It just was not having it. And another tilt for Colin, so Colin is just not having a great time. He missed one shot to the right ramp and just couldn't recover from it. So Jim steps back into the game, starting his process of wiping his hands off and testing the flippers, and wiping his hands and testing the flippers, and back to wiping his hands, still at wiping his hands, back to the flippers, back to the plunge, and takes a nice short plunge for the skill shot and a nice trap on the left flipper, and decides to shoot the right ramp. So maybe he's going to get his multi-ball lit, which he does now in 2 shots. And it looks like Jim's going to be thinking about that multi-ball. Doesn't have to move it there, and the ball comes back in for him. There's his first lock. There it is. Took a little extra time to kick it up there, but this is fine for Jim. Gives him another opportunity to plunge for a skill shot. And there's another skill shot. And there's a little kind of loop pass. And there's a late shot to the building, which is dangerous for Jim here, but finally decides on the fly, just backhand it up into the lock shot again. And that'll lock his second ball. So, Jim's decision. Do I take a shot at that scoop, which killed me last time, or do I just need to be Colin here? Do I just need to shoot Godzilla multi-ball? Jim's decided. I don't know what Jim's choice is. You, the viewer, don't know what Jim's choice is, but we will see very soon, but it might depend what the ball does. So Jim's going to go back for that same exact plunge. Same pass over the left flipper and into the scoop. A little bit of a bounce shot there, but nails it. Oh, he's going to move? He's going to travel to a different city? Wow. He does. He moves. Changes city. 6 million point. Carnage bonus collected. Godzilla is not in control of Tokyo City. He does not get that extra 5 million points, nor the extra bonus X. But I guess he just really wanted to change cities before getting into multi-ball. Jim's hyping himself up, talking about what he can do in multi-ball. Let's see it, Jim. 3 balls are going to come out from the building there. And now we are in Godzilla multi-ball with unboosted jackpots, starting at 250,000 for a jackpot. But he has made some quick work of some jackpots so far. Super jackpot for 12 million, that's not bad at all. And he has a heat ray ready in his button. So if he gets a chance, he can hold his button down. Oh, gets an add ball there, which is great for him. There's some more ball save. That ball's coming back. Hold the button down to spot all the shots around the playfield. Wow, 2 balls on the outside. Uses the heat ray now. Spots a bunch of jackpots, but that will be the end of Godzilla multi-ball. Uh-oh, where's this ball going? Off the post, and not into too much danger. Round to tail whip, and he gets a trap on the left flipper. So Jim has the game going a little bit now. He's got super spinner, 7 point couple million points there. All right, the Magna grab did not actually grab his ball. He's up to 60 million points. Went for a shot into the scoop. Oh, and made it off the pop bumper. Well, will he take the Godzilla multi-ball power-up? Now he's going to go with Mecha Godzilla. That's a little closer to him right now. And he's going to go for the Megalon battle. This is a tough one, but it can be worth a lot of points. Only 1 shot lit at a time in this mode. Starting with the left ramp, which Jim does not make. From that flipper, he's going to go for Mecha Godzilla. Now, a couple target shots away, and then up the spinner again to start that multi-ball. Takes a double danger on that big slap save. And out the left out lane, so no shots made in Megalon. Leaves Megalon in control of London. And now it is a battle between Jim Belsito and Colin McAlpine. Currently, Jason Wardrick and Andrew Rosa are moving on to the next round. Jason will plunge off here, Andrew will plunge off here, and this will leave Colin McAlpine. Here's Jason. There goes Jason. He got the ball saved though, so plunge again. Of course, it plunges in the Magna grab, so this will take another 10 seconds. And there goes the ball. Okay. Bonus is coming there. Count now.
Is this me in player 3?
Andrew plunges the ball, and that will drain. No, okay, there it goes. Gave him a little mini skill shot.
To the city is astronomical.
All right, now in the hot seat, Colin McAlpine. Colin is straight out the left out lane. Straight out the right out lane. Tilted trying to save both of them. Gets both. Wow. Takes a danger right away. Colin takes a pass over the left flipper. Has a trap now on the left flipper. Decides to shoot the right ramp. I'm a little surprised that he's not going for a battle here, but it looks like he may want to bring in a power-up first. Maybe he's going for just some jet fighters. If he gets 4 of those, he can light his 2x scoring and then play the mode at 2x scoring. He's slowly making some progress also to lighting his Godzilla multi-ball. Wow, he shoots the middle, so I think that tells me he wants to go for Godzilla multi-ball. Alright, goes to the right ramp again. That lights his power up. Oh, tries to shoot up the middle, but the game rejected on him. And with that finish, Colin McAlpine winds up in 13th place. Let's hear what Colin had to say.
Yeah, all these guys that are in this event, we've all been playing together at all the big tournaments for quite some number of years. And yeah, so it's been a good run.
Stick around, we're going to be following the entire Stern Pro Circuit Championship. Let's see if any of these players can make it all the way to the finals.